After you become a perfect man, I want you to take this. And when I ascend, I'm going to give these gifts back to you. He says, when you see me, and I'm go out to the brow of the cliff, and I'm taking up, I'm going to bless you. I'm going to breathe on you. I'm going to receive the Holy Spirit. Why? Because the Holy Spirit. Jesus was on his way to the cross. But he says, after you become a perfect man, I want you to take this. And when I ascend, I'm going to give these gifts back to you. He says, when you see me, and I'm going to go out to the brow of the cliff, and I'm taking up, I'm going to bless you. I'm going to breathe on you. I'm going to say, receive the Holy Spirit. Why? Because this is going to give you the power to be translated. This is going to give you the power to be ready when God comes back for you. When I come back for you, this is giving you the power to transform so that you can translate. And there is a translation. You know what you're going to be. You know all you are. You're an explanation. Enoch never died. He was taken up. Just raptured. God loved Enoch to such a degree, he just snatched him up. For lack of a better word, here is the awesomeness, the magic of God. This is the sovereign power that God and God alone holds over all of us. That he can do what he want to do when he's happy. When God is happy with us, he can do with us whatever he wants. Now we know Enoch was translated because he pleased God. It tells us here to be transformed to be pleasing to God. So people come to church to abide by the law, but as soon as they leave church, they override the law. We want salvation, but only for one day. That tells me that they can transform in the car with the instructor. They can transform when they're with the teacher. They can transform when they're with the preacher. But as soon as they're not with the preacher, they transform back into something that's more like a beast than a student. You know, in Ephesians, it tells us to be strong in the Lord and in the power of his might. If we couldn't do it, God wouldn't tell us to be it. Be steadfast, unmovable, always abounding in the word of the Lord. For as much as you know, your labor is not in vain, but he says be. If you're not being, and God has told you to be, then you have to go to God and say, God, you told me to be. He pleased God. Why? Because he clung to purpose. Purpose was him. He was purpose. He was easily translated. He was a purpose. You are a purpose. You are only a purpose. And this is why somebody has to come along. You have mishaps, you have misfortunes, you have misguidance and everything. But the church is to bring you toward your purpose. And once you become your purpose, you're ready. That's why you have to be transformed by the renewing of your mind, the personality. Your status must be transformed by your will, so that as you become transformed, you become closer to being translated. And we don't die, we change. We change from an earthen body to a purpose. We're translated. We supersede time by walking into the invisible. We just simply step out of this world into the invisible. We step out of this world into eternity.